Hello, kids. Today, I am going to tell you a story about the princess and the dragon's tears. Once upon a time, in a kingdom surrounded by rolling hills and golden wheat fields, there lived a young princess named Leora. Her castle was tall and bright, with towers that touched the clouds. But Leora often felt more at home in the gardens than in the grand halls. She loved listening to the birds, reading old stories, and dreaming about the world beyond the palace gates. The people of the kingdom believed Leora was gentle and fragile, for she spoke softly and moved with grace. Yet inside, she carried a brave heart and a curious spirit. One evening, as the sun dipped below the mountains, a strange, dark mist began to creep across the land. Crops wilted, flowers closed their petals, and the river slowed as if it were afraid to flow. The king summoned his knights, but none could discover where the mist came from. Leora, worried for her people, decided she could not wait any longer. She wrapped herself in a simple cloak, took a lantern, and quietly slipped out of the castle. Through twisting forest paths she walked, following the trail of cold, heavy air until she reached a hidden clearing. There, she found a great dragon curled beneath ancient trees. Instead of roaring with anger, the dragon was weeping, and its silver tears soaked into the earth, turning into the dark mist that covered the kingdom. Though fear trembled in her chest, Leora stepped forward and spoke gently. She learned the dragon was not evil, only heartbroken after losing its only friend long ago. Leora stayed beside the dragon through the night, sharing stories, offering comfort, and reminding it that it was not alone. Slowly, the dragon's sorrow eased, the tears stopped, and the mist lifted from the land. When Leora returned to the castle, the kingdom bloomed again. The people celebrated her not just as their princess, but as their hero. And from that day on, Leora ruled with wisdom, kindness, and the knowledge that even the softest voice can bring the greatest change. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, press like, share, and subscribe, or press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.